Yeah. Yes, sir.
We'd like to thank our loyal forever sponsors, Horizon Bank, Ben's Workshop, and Covers for their support this season. We would also like to thank Taco Deli for providing our boys with a team meal tonight. And now the Ossahai Maroons will play their school song. And now the Westwood Warriors will play their school song.
football, I think it's tradition. Maroon football means to be known forever.
Here come the Westwood Warriors.
Welcome to the broadcast. The Austin High Maroons are on their way out of the tunnel momentarily. A huge thank you to the Austin Maroons Football Booster Club for making this broadcast possible. My name is Michael Rose, along here with my partner, Mr. Trey Grubb. Down on the field tonight, James Scott. And we have a lot of fun going on. And, of course, our camera crew tonight, all three Austin High School students are on hand at the cameras ready to help us out. So we really are very grateful. We greatly appreciate, how about this? We very much appreciate their help tonight. Trey, this has been a lot of fun to get set up, a lot of things going on behind the scenes. So we're very grateful for all that's going on.
Yeah, it's senior night tonight. And that always pumps them up. They get excited about that. I'm looking forward to hearing James throw us. Man, I don't know if you could hear anything.
We got the band, and we got the crowd. We got the lights and the cameras and the action. But there's only one thing that we ain't got.
What's that?
It's a yapping of the Warriors by the Maroons. Let's go, Roll forever!
Yeah! Yes, sir!
That was awesome.
Here come the Maroons tonight. Welcome to the field, y'all. We're glad you could be here. We are at House Park here in Austin, Texas. Again, looking over there to the east side of the field is the rotunda of the state capitol. Looking over the Moody Bank, and over to our immediate right, to the south of us, is downtown skyline. So glad to be back here in the, I guess, under the press box. I was going to say in the press box, but we're underneath it. So, again, thank you to Lulu, thank you to Marshall, and thank you to AJ for being our camera operators tonight. Appreciate them very, very much. And, of course, you heard the voice of James Scott, one of the Booster Club members who brought VIPE to you here. They are our partners and sponsors here tonight. We got lots going on. We want to make sure we get all kinds of great things. Kevin Schock and Meredith Schock are the Booster Club presidents this year, and they gave me a great script to go by. The loyal, forever sponsors this season, Horizon Bank, Ben's Workshop, and Covert. Thank you so much for your partnership and support and sponsorship of Austin High Maroon football this season. As Trey mentioned, it is senior night, and we want to make sure we recognize those seniors, and we will be sure to do that at the end of our broadcast tonight. So do stay tuned for that. We did get a chance to record that, so as you look back and archive this, you might be able to see them walking out on the field. So lots going on, lots of moving parts, but we continue to grow. We continue to figure this out as we go along, and man, we're doing exactly what we're meant to do, and that's that's right back to where we need to be. Right back here at House Park tonight. The Westwood Warriors are our guests here tonight from Round Rock School District. Last week, a tough loss. We'll hear from Coach Riley at halftime. Recorded interview I had with him pregame, as well as he'll probably get a chance to talk with James Scott once again at halftime. So we'll have a double dip of that. We'll get to hear the bands and see the bands perform. And so we do appreciate all the camera angles and all the people involved with this broadcast tonight. So here come the captains on the field. And look at that. Oh my goodness, Trey. How about them apples? Who are our captains, Trey?
Number 12, Mike Davis. Number 18, Fred Fisher. The Maroon team captains are number 5, Ethan Toney.
Number 5, Ethan Toney. Number 9, Matt Malone. 33, Antonio Rodriguez. And 24, Daniel Jones.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, that was some small writing up there on the screen for you, Michael. I think you'd have to have 3 pair of glasses, or maybe a magnifying glass to have gotten that. Right?
Exactly. Captains for the Warriors tonight, Scott Uffelman, Owen Norrell, excuse me, beg your pardon, Mike Davis and Fred Fisher. And so the handshake's at midfield. Captain's doing that. And, of course, I was talking over to the official, so someone deferred. I just don't know who.
Yeah, I believe the Maroons won the toss and deferred, and Westwood is going to receive the ball first, and we go on defense, which was our strong suit last time.
Fantastic.
Man, that was pretty sweet.
Very nice. Thank you to Austin High School Maroon Choir for their rendition of the national anthem.
So did you like it, how I hit that high note?
That was beautiful.
Yeah, I haven't hit that high note in a long time.
You've been working hard.
Oh, yeah.
At
least
proof right there. Practice pays off.
Oh, yeah.
Well done, sir. Well, the Gibb family Gibb would be very proud of you. I tell you that right now.
That's very kind of you.
You're welcome, Maurice and Andy.
Yeah, Andy was my favorite because he was a youngster.
And, of course, who can forget Barry? All right, so, again, folks, this broadcast is not possible without the partnership, sponsorship, and support of the Austin High Maroon Football Booster Club. I want to make sure you are reminded of all the work that they are doing behind the scenes. They have merchandise for sale. They have shirts. They have game day programs. And they also are selling flags this season. Make sure you go to www.ahsmaroonfootball.org. That is their new website, ahsmaroonfootball.org. And make sure you go over and check all the things that they have to offer. Of course, you can become a member of the Booster Club. That's most important. Food truck here on hand tonight. The concession stands are open. Of course, you are listening to us on live stream on the YouTube channel and or Vipe Live. We appreciate that. And thanks to everyone involved with Vipe Media. Merle Bertrand, student of NCAT, who is our IT guru, gets us all set up. And our QA tonight is Mr. Shane Scholwinski. Thank you, Mr. Scholwinski. Thank you, Shane, for being with us tonight. Appreciate you. It'll be a halftime show tonight. The bands, as I mentioned. And again, it is senior night. We want to make sure we will make sure to hit all those seniors at the end. Game day photos and all the like. So opening kickoff goes to the Westwood Warriors. They get all the way up to the 40-yard line, and Thursday Night Lights is underway here for Maroon football right here at House Park.
Yeah, nice return back. You know, it's always three phases of the game, right? Special teams, offense, defense, and the guys who got our co-players of the game last week, along with Bryce, was the defensive squad. They had a great game last week. Just gave up a field goal at the end there. We got some great music. We got thunder going. Everybody's excited. We got the band happening.
Owen Norrell is the quarterback. One back in the backfield. Three receivers top of the screen. Handoff coming to the far side. Up across the 40. Ball on the runner on the ground, I should say, up at the 43, a gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
Taken down by Will Beeler.
The running back is Damani Stewart. Stewart on the carry. First one of the evening. Bunch of receivers over to the far side. One back in the backfield. Stewart takes the handoff, tries to get the edge, gets around one defender and gets up across the 45, still on his feet towards midfield. Knocked out of bounds, close to a first down. It'll be 3rd and 1 up at the 49.
Taken out of bounds by Will Beeler.
Middle linebacker Will Peeler on the tackle for the Maroons. Snap. Stewart gets the handoff once again, gets the edge, gets up across midfield into Maroon territory. A gain of 3 up to the 48-yard line and a first down for the Warriors.
Yeah, it was a short 3rd down there. This is the big down right here, right? You got to try to keep them to try to make it the shortest yardage to try to get that 2nd and long. Make them a little bit more predictable.
Up to the ball come the Warriors. Two receivers to each side. Quick throw to the far side. Caught up at midfield. Hit almost immediately as it gets across. Be no gain on the play. There's your 2nd and long,
yeah,
Trey.
There's what I'm talking about right there. Yeah, a little bit more predictable now on what they might run.
Taken down by Khalil Green.
Brian Perkins, the receiver for the Warriors. No gain on the reception. Trips to the near side here for the Warriors. Again, they, as you can see, they got their white uniforms and they got the burnt orange, one of the many burnt orange schools up here in Central Texas. Norrell, quick throw to the far side, caught up across the 45, still on his feet. Gets out of one tackle, breaks it, gets up across the 40. Down to, let's see where they mark it.
Yeah,
Might be close enough to a first down. Let's see. Just a yard shy. It'll be 3rd and 1 up at the 39-yard line. A gain of 9.
So coming from Round Rock, my kids playing for McNeil basketball and football, Westwood was our enemy. So, but they play fast, a lot of out passes like that.
Trips to the near side once again. Norrell takes the handoff. Handoff Stewart right up the gut. Gets up across the 40 down to the 36. It'll be a first down for the Warriors. A gain of 3 on that carry.
Devontae Stewart on the run. Hit by Matt Malone.
I just can't say again just how wonderful these students are with these cameras. Make my job so much easier.
36 for the Warriors.
I'm so grateful, absolutely. A little more than 2 minutes gone by here in the first quarter. We're down to 9:50. Now getting close to 9:45 left here in the first quarter. No score. Opening drive for the Warriors. They started at their own 40. They've gotten across here to the 36 of the Maroons. Handoff Stewart coming to the near side for the first time. Gets up over the 35, down to the 34-yard line. A gain of 2 on the carry.
Yeah, another good stop. And to see if they can hold them here, look for that out pass. Those are basically run plays, right? Just getting the ball out to the side and starting from there.
Freshman wide receiver checks into the game for the Warriors. Split here to the near side, number 2, Marquise Murray, a freshman wide receiver. 2 receivers to each side. Snap, Norrell, handoff, Stewart up the gut, up across 25, 20, 15, 10. Still on his feet, gets up across the 10, down to the 9-yard line. Actually, they'll mark him right there at the 10. Wow, gain of 24 on the carry.
Yeah, that's a big boy.
First and goal for the Warriors. We're down to 8:52.
Yeah, and this will be a little bit different than Stony Point. Westwood will go a lot faster than Stony Point did last week.
Norrell and Stewart in the backfield. 2 receivers top of the screen. Norrell rolling out to his left. Throw into the end zone. Caught. And touchdown Warriors. Oh, my goodness. Number 1, Brian Perkins with this first touchdown catch of the evening.
Touchdown Westwood.
Yeah, throwing out there to the left pretty much almost that entire drive. Maybe they see something that they like on the left-hand side.
For the extra point, number 15, Pablo Zavala, beg your pardon. Zavala, kick on the way. It is good. So 8:36 to go here in the first quarter. The Warriors take a 7-0 lead over the Maroons.
Well, and just like that, we'll see if the offense can respond. The defense last week did give up 21 points in that first quarter and about a half.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to give a shout out here to my partner, Mr. Michael Rose, showing me some great grace and patience with me there at the beginning of the show. We were trying all kinds of different things, and he knows me. I'm a Mr. Perfectionist, and things weren't going exactly like I wanted them. And so this old man got a little grouchy, and Michael handled it just fine.
We live and we learn, but we love through it all, right?
That's right. He punched me in the leg. And
he won't forget it until we get back on the air next Friday, that's for sure. Number 1, Bryson Batts, along with number 3, that is Christian Rector, back deep for the Maroons.
They had some great runbacks last week. Let's see if we can duplicate that tonight.
I'm sure Westwood saw the tape. 105-yard return for Bryson and a touchdown. Zavala's kick. It's going to be deep. It's going to be fielded on a hop by Rector. Bat's going to be the lead tackler. Rector up across the 15 to the 20. Angle to the far side, 25 to the 30. Got the edge. 35, 40, 45. Up the sideline he goes across midfield. 40. Makes a cut back to the middle. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Maroons. Wow. Oh my goodness.
Best thing about that, there's no yellow out there.
Not a single piece
Not
of...
a single flag. Wow.
Amazing.
And that cut back at like the 25-yard line, that was
a thing of
pretty
beauty.
sweet.
Great vision by Christian Rector on that. Man, he saw everything in front of him. He turned on the jets, had a couple defenders literally on his heels the whole way from the 15 in, and he just got in, tackled when he got to the end zone. But my goodness, we said we hoped that they would answer, and the Maroons took about 15 seconds off the clock to do just that. High kick, but the snap on the way, high snap kick on the way. There we go, and it is good. And we are tied up 7-all with 8:21 to go here.
Holy smokes.
Moly.
How fun was that?
My goodness. 90-plus yard kickoff return.
And it was kind of bottled up there right around the 30-yard line. And he just took it to the sideline. And what would Craig Way say to that?
Beautiful. Oh, my goodness.
Craig Way would say, say goodnight to that one.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. We had a simultaneous wow on that one, Trey. That was kind of fun.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
I do. Hey.
Somebody go get us a Coke.
Someone get us a Coke. That sounds good right about now. Ocean Jennison with the extra point, by the way, and neglected to mention that. And there he is to kick it off once again. Second time here in the quarter. 8:21 to go. It's 7-all after a 90-plus yard touchdown kickoff return for a touchdown by number 3, Christian Rector.
Yeah, not a lot of wind behind him. See if he can get it into the end zone. Limit the return.
Angling to the near side. It's going to go out of bounds as procedure penalty. Unfortunately, it'll be up around the 40-yard line, 35 or 40. Can't remember where they placed it. We're new to this season. We'll figure it out. But yeah, like I said, he was trying to go deep and put it in the corner of the end zone, but it just hooked a little bit too much. It might be the fans that we have blowing on us up here that maybe sucked it in a little bit. I got two 10-inch box fans blowing on both of us right now, so that
we're set up outside. This is the first for us in the last, I don't know how many years we've been together,
goodness,
but this is a first.
I begrudgingly did an outside broadcast during the COVID season at Manor High School, and that was irritating to say the least, but this is a heck of a lot of fun. We got a nice vantage point here. Ball placed at the 30-yard line, snap to Norrell. Stewart takes the handoff right up the middle, nobody there, up to the 40, 45, 50, still on his feet. And
boy.
one play, and he is off to the races, not going to be caught. It was great, tried to get behind him, no flags, and Stewart goes 70 yards on one play.
Well,
60-yard touchdown for Damani Stewart.
Wow.
the Maroons just wanted the ball back. Is that?
Gravy.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that middle, that's what was open on that first drive. They had a lot of success going right up the middle there.
Zavala out for his second extra point attempt here in last few seconds. Snap, spot kick on the way. It's high end over end, and it's good.
Pablo Zavala's kick is good. Westwood
14-7.
Austin High 7.
8 minutes, 9 seconds left to go in the first quarter. A track meet on our hands here.
It's the same thing that kind of happened last week, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I did it again. I gave him an extra point.
It's all right.
Suna's got my back. There we go.
Way to go, Suna. Suna thinks of everything.
She does. Man, I hope everybody can really get an appreciation by hearing the bands here at House Park. House Park's been here, boy. My mom, I think, came here for football games, and she went to Austin High, graduated in '63. So I think it's been here a while.
1945 down there on the scoreboard, we saw that one time.
Yep.
My goodness.
It's probably got some different turf. What do you think?
I think so. I think so. Yeah. Zavala is going to tee it up once again. Bryson Batts and Rector back deep, but this time they switch sides. We'll see if Westwood paid attention.
Well, I fear calling it again, so let's just see if it happens again. Wouldn't that be fun?
It would. I'm all for it. Kick on the way, end over end. It's going to go right between them into the end zone, out the back end for a touchback. So the Maroons will take over. With 8:09 left to go here in the first quarter, ball will be placed at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, that's one way to do it. Don't get it into their hands. That's what I was talking about when we were kicking off.
First and 10 from the 25 for Austin High.
By the way, of course, we've mentioned Suna's name. Suna, once again, is our IT guru with Vibe Media. She gets us all set up, and she helps us get all of the graphics and everything that we need. So appreciate Suna very much. Wilder Davenport at quarterback for your Maroons, two receivers each side. Davenport takes the snap. First snap, handoff right up the middle. It's Rodriguez. Nice move back to the middle. Goes Rodriguez up across the the 30, all the way up to the 34-yard line. It'll be second down and 1 for the Maroons. Gain of 9 for Rodriguez.
What do we always talk about, Michael? Keep those knees going.
That's right.
And he just kept pumping them.
Taken out by number 26.
Yeah,
Get
good
those-
vision. Great
Yeah.
great job of keeping those feet moving, like you said, and he got 9 yards out of the deal.
Second and 1.
Yeah, this
Well
frees
done.
up the offense a little bit here.
Three receivers to the top of the screen. Rodriguez in the backfield along with Davenport. Davenport rolling around, looking at getting out of trouble. Scrambling over to his right, throws it away. Nice heads-up play by Davenport as he's knocked to the ground. Going to his right, nobody there, so it'll be third down and 1.
Yeah, that was kind of like a jailhouse break right there coming at him. It looked like they maybe were trying to set up a screen of some sort, and it just did not.
Yeah, Westwood got to the back, in the backfield real quick. Wilder had to put the ball down and take off, rolling to his right, looking for a little help. Couldn't get it. Third and very manageable here for the Maroons. Same formation, three receivers to the top of the screen. One here to the bottom. Rodriguez in the backfield along with Davenport, and read very nicely by the Warriors, but he gets out of the jam, but he's trapped. Back at the 30, a loss of 4. Would have been lost a lot more, but shoot. 3rd and 1 becomes 4th and 5 for the Maroons.
Yep, sent out the punting unit there. Yeah, it looked like Westwood read that from the jump. Once again, getting into the backfield in 2 consecutive plays.
Ocean Jennison coming out for the punt for the Maroons. Back deep.
Oh, you hate to see this.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Perkins back deep. Austin had to burn a timeout because the clock was winding down. Didn't get their personnel out for the punt in time.
Yeah, that's one of those things, Michael. It's like, do you just go ahead and take the 5 yards since it's a punt? We saw last week how incredibly important those timeouts are.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw the young lady who's taking water to the referees out there, but that looked like a sprinter.
I did.
That was something special. There she goes again. She's just cruising right across.
She's not messing around.
Nope. It's almost like she thinks we're in a desert.
All right, after the timeout, now 4th down and 5 for the Maroons. Jennison to punt it away. Perkins back deep. This one high, angling towards the near sideline. It'll go out of bounds. Pretty short punt. See where they mark it. Coming up across the 40, close to the 45. Coming up to midfield even. Can be right at the 50-yard lines where they mark it out of bounds.
Yeah, they've had good field position every time. Let's see if the Maroon defense can plug that middle up. You know, Coach talked about it the night that we were up there and some of the classes that they give. Everybody's got their assignments, right? You read the assignment, you read your opponent, and you work from there.
Right.
And everybody's trying to plug a gap. And they left a pretty big gap open down that last play. Let's see if we can lock that down.
Owen Norrell, the quarterback. Demonte Stewart in the backfield. Trips to the near side for the Warriors. Snap. Quick throw near side. Caught. Up across the 45, diving forward. That's the freshman wide receiver, Marquise Murray, on the catch. Dives up across the 45, up to the 43-yard line, a gain of 7.
As you can see, Westwood just getting up there quick.
Quick throw to the far side, caught by Perkins. Perkins makes a move up across the 35 down to the 30-yard line. Upended and tackled right there at the 30. 1st and 10 for the Warriors on a 13-yard pitch and catch from Norrell to Perkins.
Once again, going out to that left side, picking on the short side of the field.
1st and 10 on the 30 for the Warriors.
2 receivers to each side. Handoff, bounce to the outside. Wrapped up almost immediately, but a gain of 4 on the carry up to the 26-yard line. That's number 24 on the carry, Xavion Sutton.
That's a nice tackle there.
5:30 left here in the first quarter. 5 minutes 30 seconds. 14-7. The Warriors of Westwood High School out of Round Rock, Texas, in the lead. And driving once again, 2 receivers to each side for the Warriors. 1 back in the backfield. Norrell takes a snap. Quick throw to the far side. Caught by Perkins. Makes one person miss. Dives up across the 20. We'll see where they mark him. Be right there at the sticks. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Warriors.
Yeah, it's that first person, right? That's got to be the person that makes the tackle, or at least holds him up so his teammates can get there. And Westwood is just going to that well over there.
Three receivers to the near side. Stacked up here in the slot. Quick throw coming near side. That's Murray once again and makes the catch up to the 15. Has a lead blocker. Up across the 10. Dives forward into first and goal territory. Ball marked up at the 5. It's a gain of 15. Nice run after the catch for the freshman receiver.
Yeah, defense is going to have to figure out a way to be able to get some pressure up into the quarterback. But those quick throws, that's just hard to do.
Now a bunch of formation trips to the near side once again. Receiver in motion from the near side up to the far side. Snap to Norrell, rolling to his left, looking to throw into the end zone. Receiver cutting across, diving forward. Let's see where they mark him. He was in, but they're going to give him the touchdown as he was tackled out at the 1, but he caught it in the end zone for another touchdown for the Warriors.
Yeah, it looks like he caught it right on the goal line.
Zavala out for another extra point attempt. Join the snap, spot, kick on the way. It is good. 21-7 the score here with 4:38 to go.
Westwood 21, Austin High 7.
So this is where, you know, coach has been talking about trying to make a culture change, right? And this is where the last few years and the lack of success, if you've got some seniors and juniors on here starting to maybe feel some of that, hopefully you've changed the culture. And they're not, and like he talked about, he doesn't look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, he does.
Because it's all about effort, process, doing the things that you've got to do your job, like I was just talking about, you know, make your reads, do the things you got to do.
Yes.
That's what matters.
Right.
Because if you do all those things, then the score is actually irrelevant.
Right.
But a lot of times you're right in it, right?
Right. That's one I'm looking forward to having you all here. It's just a couple-minute interview I had with Coach Raleigh before the game, and that's one of the things he alludes to is how they play and not necessarily what the score is. And it's, you know, even referring to last week against Stony Point, he said, we lost. They didn't win, we lost. And
oh, yeah, I'm sure
that
put the ball on the
mentality,
ground.
Yep.
I know he wasn't happy about that, for sure.
So just kind of tightening things up, and it's kind of a process all around. That's exactly what they're doing. More learning moments. The ball is high kick, fielded by Bats at the 7, up at the 10, 15 to the 20. Gets up across the 25, tackled at the 26-yard line. Nice return by Bryson. First and 10 for Austin. Ball at the 26-yard line with 4:33 to go here in the first quarter. Maroons trailing by 2 touchdowns so far.
Yeah. We got somebody down on the field. A great job by the camera crew. These youngsters going right to other shots.
Appreciate it very much. Way to go, y'all.
Man, I don't know what to say. They're just awesome.
Well done, well done.
Marshall's got his Hawaiian shirt on.
He does.
Just like we do.
We do too, yeah. We got the memo. AJ's got his some kind of Hawaiian type shirt on too over there. We got Lulu on the far side running camera 1. She said she had a lot of fun last week and she's excited to come back. So we appreciate our students, as you mentioned, getting things going and running the cameras for us like the true professionals that they are.
Yep. That Austin skyline, man, that's beautiful stuff.
Sure is. That's a nice shot right there. Wow.
Oh, look at her bring that in. Look at that. Man. Oh, that was Marshall. Man. Solid.
Tremendous.
Solid.
First and 10 for the Maroons. Ball.
We really do need a drive here, Michael. We need something that takes time off the clock, this explosive Westwood offense.
Absolutely. Runner in motion. Coming near side. Handoff to Bats. Bats makes one player miss. Gets up across the 25. Gain of a couple well-earned yards there for Bryson Bats.
It always amazes me, these good running backs. They just find little tiny spaces to cut back into, and you just think they're done, and they aren't.
No, not by a long shot. Oh, my. 2 receivers to each side, actually to the top, 1 receiver to the bottom. Snap. Bats coming out of the backfield. Latham, the quarterback, makes the play, gets it up across to Batts, who's standing there on the sideline. Nice job. Good to see Latham back at quarterback.
John Lincoln's pass is complete to Bryson Batts.
Yeah, great job there.
I didn't notice the quarterback change. I apologize if that's been for a little bit. That'll teach me, huh? Ball placed up at the 33-yard line, a gain of 5 on that pitch and catch to Batts, and now it's 3rd and 3 for the Maroons.
Yeah, Jason just letting us know. Quarterback change. James is right on top of it all the time.
Latham has 3 receivers to the top of the screen. Takes the snap. Handoff, and met immediately was the ball carrier Bryson Batts. Number 26, Henry Kubelka, the defensive end, making the tackle for the Warriors. And it's 4th down and
it's a little too far to go, right? To try to go for it on 4th down. Need a good punt. Try to flip the field. The field has been in Westwood's favor the entire game.
Perkins back deep this time, way back inside the 25. Jennison's punt on the way, a spiral, a nice kick. It's going to take a nice hop for the Maroons. But lands at the 25, rolls inside the 20, still moving. And it will be down at the 16-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Ball will be at the 16-yard line with 2:58 inside, 3 minutes to go here. 2:58 left on the game clock here in the first quarter.
By far their worst field position of the night. I believe this is their 4th drive.
For the Warriors.
First and 10 for the Warriors, ball at the 16-yard line. Here come the Warriors out on the field.
Defense has got to dial something up here. Do something different. Can't let Westwood just keep doing what they're doing.
3 receivers to the top of the screen. Norrell takes a snap, throw to the near side, caught by Murray. Misread, gets the angle up the sideline to the 40 to the 50. Still on his feet, forced out of bounds by Will Peeler, the middle linebacker. Chases down the wide receiver up the sideline.
Number 2, Marquise Murray.
So pinning him way back deep didn't matter as he was able to get the edge. My goodness.
Yeah, they're struggling with the passing game. That time coming out to the wide right.
1st and 10 on the 43 for the
Not sure
Warriors.
what the defensive back was reading there, but he went on the inside, and Murray just stepped to the outside, and ball placed all the way up into Maroon territory. Ball placed down at the 43-yard line.
Just need something positive to happen.
Gain of 41 on that play. Handoff to Stewart, met in the backfield. Khalil Green makes an open field tackle, and no gain on the play, makes it 2nd and 10.
That's the kind of plays we need. We need who's going to step up, who's going to make a play.
Stop for a no gain. 2nd and 10 for the Warriors.
That's got to feel good defensively to make a stop like that.
Oh, yeah.
3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the top of the screen, snap to Norrell. Norrell rolling out to his left, looking to throw off the back foot. Has a receiver caught up across the 35 up to the 30. It's going to be right at the 30-yard line. That's a little generous, but 1st and 10 nonetheless, gain of 13.
Yeah, they're not getting any pressure into the backfield. Might need to try to dial up some blitzes, dial up something to just try to get back there, just discombobulate him a little bit, make it a little bit tougher.
Two receivers to the near side, tight end at the top of the screen, along with the receiver up there in the slot, and that's Perkins in motion. Throw to the backfield. Perkins coming out of the backfield, tried to make a play, spun around and tossed down. Number 22, Isaiah Moromelejo on the tackle.
Yeah, nice job there.
Gain of 2.
Again, one of these second and longs, and I was talking earlier about how important they are, but Westwood has had a lot of success. Obviously, a passing down with what they've been doing all night.
Ball placed at the 29, snap to Norrell. A little trickeration and met immediately and tackled for a loss.
Great read.
Now to Monty Stewart. Stopped.
Number 90, Andrew Nelson, coming off the bottom of that pile,
By number 18.
along with a couple other Maroons. A loss of 3, make that 4, back to the 33-yard line.
One of the better football names, Patch, getting in there into the tackle as well.
Third
Andrew Nelson.
and 13 now for the Warriors. 2 receivers to each side. Owen Norrell, the quarterback, receiver in motion. Norrell takes the snap, drops straight back, looking to throw off that back foot. Has a receiver tipped in the air. Nice coverage downfield.
And the pass is broken up.
Number 2, Trent Gray, the senior, with the coverage way downfield. Breaks up the pass. It's 4th down.
4th and 13 for the Warriors. Austin High, let's make some noise.
We've been talking about how important all the plays are. Once again, we have a really important one here. Although if you're Westwood, this may be 2-down territory with the success you've been having.
Timeout taken by the Warriors. Their first of the half with 5 seconds left in the...
Yeah, that's got to hurt.
Timeout Westwood.
There were 6 seconds left on the play clock, too.
Maybe they thought that, hey, even though it was an incomplete pass, maybe that clock will keep going. But no. Look at you grooving out to the band. Oh, yeah.
Austin High varsity.
I got more moves than a bowl of Jello, Trey.
Tune in for the live
I'm just saying.
BYPE
5 seconds left here in the first quarter. 21-7, the Westwood Warriors on top. Timeout, their first timeout taken of the half. And it's going to be 4th down and 14.
I love me some Michael Rose.
Make it 13, beg your pardon.
Bowl of Jello.
That's right. That's
What's your favorite kind of Jello?
Oh, lime all day.
Lime.
Green, yep.
Cherry. Cherry right here. Got to go red.
I got a green guy.
We couldn't be more different.
That's right. I'll settle for orange if I had to. But it's lime all day.
Wow, listen to that band. It's good stuff. Having a good time.
Austin High, let's make some noise.
All right, 2 receivers each side. Timeout taken by the Warriors. Back on the field. 4th down play. Looking to throw. Hit as he throws. Receiver down the middle. Caught up at the 15, 10, 5. Tackled inside the 5 by number 8.
Oh, man.
Timothy Kim. 1st and goal for the Warriors. Ball at the 3-yard line. Son of a gun!
Yeah. Yep.
30 yards. Kim wide open coming up the middle.
Yeah, just right up the seam. Nothing really special there.
End of the quarter. After 1 quarter, 21-7 the score. Warriors on top.
Look at me keeping up with the scoreboard.
Well done, sir.
Yeah, last week I think we got into the 4th quarter, and I had it like, what, 2nd quarter?
Halftime? I don't know. It's all good. We do want to, speaking of which, we want to thank our QA once again, Mr. Shane Szolwinski, for being with us tonight. Appreciate Shane making sure we sound good. Lord knows I have a face for radio, so good thing our camera people just keep it on the field. That's all I got to say.
Amen. All right. Well, you got a feeling that they've really got to try to hold this to a field goal, but it's been tough for them all night.
Sure has. It's been a tough life lesson for the Maroons here thus far. So Be first and goal for the Warriors ball at the 3-yard line. I want to thank our sponsors once again. This broadcast not possible without the support, sponsorship, and partnership of the Austin High School Maroons Booster Club and the loyal forever sponsors that they have each and every year: Horizon Bank, Ben's Workshop, and Covert Automotive Group. The Covert family, I've heard lots of good things about them. I've been an Austinite for 11 years now, and I've heard all kinds of great things about the Covert family. So appreciate them. My son bought his first car from the Covert family.
My family is a Kia family. See if they got that stuffed.
And on Savani Stewart, taken out by Will Peeler and Troops.
All right, back to the action we go. Second quarter underway. Play up the middle, stopped by a wall, pushing backwards. Good job defensively stopping the run. Ball will be placed at the 1, a gain of 2. It's second and goal. Reset the game, the play clock.
Yeah.
Taken out by Lawson Cease.
Now they come back. Second and goal, ball at the 1-yard line.
Third and goal for the Warriors. Austin High, let's make some noise.
Stewart in the backfield along with Norrell. Snap, handout. Stewart gets the edge. Almost an open field tackle by Peeler, but Stewart able to waltz in for another touchdown.
Touchdown Westwood.
Tough night for the Maroons so far.
Stewart's second touchdown of the evening. A 1-yard run to the left side of the line. Zavala out for the extra point once again. Snap, spot kick on the way. It is good. 28-7. 11:09 to go here in the second quarter.
Westwood 28, Austin High 7.
You got to stay positive. You got to keep not thinking about that scoreboard.
Take care of what's right in front of you. That's all you can do.
That's all you can do. And the offense needs to put something together. Some kind of drive, take some time off the clock. It certainly would be great to score. But more importantly, get some time off that clock. Allow your defense to get a little bit of rest.
Bryson Batts, along with Christian Rector, back deep for the Maroons. Rector had a 90-plus yard touchdown return on the first kickoff return that the Maroons had. It's got them their only score of the evening so far. Not even a minute gone by here in the second quarter, so plenty of time to regroup, reset, get things going. So yeah, like you said, an opportunity for them to come out on offense and sustain a drive and get some
get some momentum, try to get some positive things happening.
Give the defense a chance to catch their breath. Kick deep, fielded by Rector at the 5. Coming up, Bats with the block in front of him, moving to the middle, getting chased from behind, tried to make a move, gets up across the 15, not much after that. Gain of about 10 on the return, maybe 11. See where they'll place the ball. Looks like at the 13-yard, or yep, make that the 18-yard line, I beg your pardon.
And number 3, A. Whitley.
Let's see if the offense can get the running game going. Running game is definitely the way to try to slow things down. especially with all the pressure that Westwood has been able to get into the backfield. Trying to see if that's Latham out there again. Just over his outstretched hands there. Nice job staying in the pocket.
Wilder Davenport back at quarterback for the Maroons. Appreciate Trey helping me out as I'm multitasking the best of my ability. Number 7, Robert Bridges, split wide to the top of the screen along with Ethan Toney. 2 receivers near side. Nelson Wright coming in motion from the near to the far. Davenport handoff. Keeper trying to get the edge, can't get it. A loss of a couple on the play back to the 17-yard line.
Number 22, Ananias Vance.
Yeah, I imagine
Make that 16, I beg your pardon.
the Maroons probably must feel like that. Westwood was sitting at their practices. Latham going back into the game. 9-8. I was about to say on the shot clock.
Down to 3-2. Receiver in motion. And a delay of game as Latham couldn't get it off in time.
Well, that's
Back him up even more.
yeah, it was a little tough.
Leg game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
Yeah, that was tough though. Switching quarterbacks, you know, that's always a little bit difficult if you're not used to that.
Another 3rd and long opportunity here for the Maroons. Tony coming in motion. Snap, Latham fakes a handoff. Rolling to the other side. Pass intercepted up at the 20-yard line. Oh my goodness.
John Davis passes intercepted. Westwood football.
Wow.
Yeah, that's tough.
Number 7, Chester Bennett, the defensive back, picking off the pass from Latham.
That's just tough, you know. Quarterback coming in, 3rd down.
Westwood now with the ball at the Maroons 20-yard line after the Bennett interception. Trips to the near side. 9:44 to go here in the second quarter. 28-7 the score. Low snap, a quick throw to the far side from Norrell. Up the sideline, Danson gets the edge and a touchdown for the Warriors.
Touchdown Westwood.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of one-on-one matchups on that outside.
Oh, it looks like he stepped out of bounds. Oh,
They're just having a lot of success getting one-on-one matchups on that outside, and the receivers are winning those matchups against those DBs right now.
so instead of a touchdown, it's a gain of 16 up to the 4-yard line. 1st and goal here for the Warriors.
And the last time they were able to hold them a couple of plays, they just got to stiffen up.
1st and goal for Westwood.
Handoff coming to the near side, wrapped up and brought down. It's number 24 on the carry. And I lost my pen.
Uh-oh.
All right. Now it's getting too dark under here again.
Taken down by Darryl Jones.
Xavier
Will
Sutton,
Miller.
the ball carrier.
It's one of those pens Michael has where you have all the different colors you can put in there.
Yeah, Just
Like I had one of those when I was in 5th grade, I think.
it's perfect for taking notes because
Yes.
helps your brain switch over from one thought to another.
Love it.
So I color code the teams here on my sheet. Norrell takes a snap. Quick throw to the end zone, going for it. And what a catch. And he makes, wow, Perkins caught that one going to the sideline, tucked and rolled, held on to it, and a touchdown for the Warriors.
Touchdown, Westwood.
I can't tell you how much I hate that call. Not only as a Maroon, but as a McNeil Maverick, where my kids went to school.
Yeah, that's tough.
It is.
A 6-yard touchdown pass from Norrell to Perkins, and Zavala comes out for another extra point opportunity for the Warriors. Snap, spot, kick on the way. Good pressure, but it's up and good. 35-7 the score here with 8:47 to go.
This is one of those things that's tough, right? The beginning of the season, the fans are excited, the team's excited, the community's excited. Last week's game was tight,
Yeah.
and this week, the group that was having a good game last week, they're just having a tough time against this fast Westwood offense.
Oh,
Yeah, you really hope that come halftime or now, hopefully,
right.
you've seen something and you can make some adjustments, because you've had a game plan going into this all week long, and now the game plan's got to change a little bit.
Christian Rector and Bryson Batts back deep for the Maroons. Zavala to kick it away here. Puts his foot into it, end over end. Rector with it, about the 7-yard line, up to the 10. Angling near side, 15 to the 20, has a block in front of him. Gets the edge to the 30, still on his feet, cutting back to the middle, 35, taken out of bounds as he gets close to the 40-yard line. A nice return by Christian Rector, following the lead blocker of Bryson Batts.
Cam Green.
Great return up to the, looks to be 36-yard line for the Maroons. Nicely done by Christian Rector.
Yeah, no, that's got a good field position here. Keep an eye out on that offensive line. Are they getting some push? That's the key. Got to get a push against that 3-man defensive line that's had so much success tonight.
Latham at quarterback, takes the snap, drops back, looking to throw, rolling to the near side, putting people in motion. He's going to throw it out of bounds as he gets hit. 2nd down and 10 from the 36. Make that, ooh, they gave him more credit. Ball's at the 38, I beg your pardon.
John Latham chased out of bounds.
That'll serve me for looking at the initial spot, right?
10 for the Maroons.
Clock stops at 8:32 to go here in the second quarter. 3 receivers for the Maroons, including tight end Nelson Wright at the top of the screen. Snap, Latham. Handoff, Batts. Batts hit immediately, a loss of, looks like to be a yard back to the 37-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 11.
Batts on the run. Taken down by
Just
number
not getting a lot of push on that front line.
3rd and 11 for the Maroons.
Bryson will come to the sideline now. Cal Watson, Ethan Toney, a couple of the wideouts. Play clock down to 15 seconds as they check their wristbands. Watson and Toney split wide to the top of the screen. One receiver here to the bottom. Nelson Wright, the up back. Pick the handoff rolling and hit as he throws. Should be incomplete.
Yeah, they're just gonna. There's no way they're gonna call that a fumble, are they?
His hand was coming forward. It got knocked out of his hands. It should be incomplete pass.
They're not even gonna talk about it.
Fumble, Westwood football.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
I have to ask our QA. That was a fumble.
What do you think, Shane? Let us know, buddy. Ball will be placed at the 26-yard line after a fumble. Unexpected. I deny it. I deny it. I deny it. I deny it.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't even talk about it, Michael. It must have. It sure looked like it maybe came out of his hand as he was going forward.
Yeah, he was looking to throw, and it just, as his hand was going forward, it met the hand of the defender. So I guess 6 and 1, half a dozen the other. 1st and 10 for the Warriors at the 26-yard line. Low snap and a timeout call before the snap by the Warriors. Their second of the half.
Timeout. Westwood. Second timeout.
Timeout Westwood.
Shane just checked in with an incomplete. He said it looked like an incomplete pass to him too.
Because we have a couple of great food trucks here at House Park.
Good to have the QA on our side, huh?
I like that.
Thanks a lot, Shane. Appreciate it, man. Again, that's Shane Szulwinski, our QA back at Vipe Media here tonight. Appreciate Shane monitoring all of our games here tonight.
Stay cool, the refreshing Italian ice from Make My Day Ice. Concession stands on both
A
sides.
little shout out to some of our sponsors here. It's like Holiday House Food Truck. Man, that looks good. Holy cow. A little bit of Taco Deli. And my personal favorite, Thundercloud Subs. Born and raised here in Austin, I love me some Thundercloud Subs.
Timeout taken by the Warriors. Their second of the first half. 35-7 the score. Michael Rose here along with Trey Grubb and our camera crew of Austin High School students.
Man, just getting through that line. Pickup of, looks to be
Isaiah Morlejo on the tackle.
5 yards.
Looks about, yeah, ball up to the 21-yard line. You're right. Gain of 5 on the carry.
Yeah, if you're a coach right now, you just want your players focused on. You want them doing this on every play, but just focusing on the play at hand, the person in front of you. Win the battle with the person that's in front of you. Got to build.
2 receivers at the bottom of the screen. Sutton with the carry ran into a wall of defenders, got knocked backwards, kept his feet, rolled out to his right, got a couple more yards up across the 20, down close to the first down marker. It'll be 3rd down and about a half a yard. Ball at the, looks to be 16 or 17-yard line.
Yeah, good pursuit there by Green.
Literally about a foot away from the sticks there.
Have I mentioned that I just can't stand Westwood?
You have.
Oh.
2 backs in the backfield. Handoff coming near side. That's Sutton. Gets up across the 10, down inside the 10. It'll be a 1st and goal situation. Looks like they'll spot him right there at the 10-yard line. A gain of 7 on the carry. Needed 1 foot. Got 21 feet.
Yep. And getting that hurry-up offense.
2 receivers each side. Handoff once again. They're just pounding the football. Sutton loses his helmet as he gets across the 10. Gain of 2 up to the 8-yard line.
If he could just lose the ball.
Exactly, yeah.
Good tackle there by Peeler and some of his teammates.
Yeah, the Maroons need to, being down so much, maintain their composure. They're getting probably pretty feisty, might starting a little chippy, but just keep the ball carrier, the receiver, everyone in front of you. Wrap your arms. Just start making some good plays and start stringing some things together. And
try to punch that ball out.
Watch the good things. That's one of the things Coach Riley said. That's what I was going to get at is, don't get after the player, get after the ball. 2nd and goal. Norrell taking it himself, gets to the edge across the 5, waltzes in for the score. Norrell, an 8-yard scamper to the right side, another touchdown for the Warriors.
Yeah, he fooled me on that. Had the wrong camera. Boy, they're just everything's going right for them.
Zavala coming out for another extra point attempt. 5:25 to go here in the second quarter. Michael Rose, Trey Grubb, our Austin High School camera crew. All of this brought to you by the Austin High School Maroon Football Booster Club. Kick on the way. It is good. 42-7 with 5:25 to go here in quarter number 2.
Paulo Zavala's kick is good.
Yeah, this is starting to be more like the scores that they've had the last couple of years. So, to your point, they've got to keep their composure.
Yep. Have some fun. The band, they're booing the flag carriers.
Yeah, coming over here. What are they coming over here for? Shouldn't they be running up in front of their fans over there? Coming over here, running in front of.
Oh, they're doing it over. They do a lap in the end zone, whatever end zone they score in.
I don't care.
I don't care. Get out of here. Okay, I'll have a stern talking to
Westwood.
the ROTC.
All I can say is I'm very happy that my son had some really good basketball games against Westwood.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed.
Where's that blue moon?
It'll be coming up soon. It's on the back side right now. It's that ridge of trees right there. A big hill. Once again, just for funsies, thank our loyal forever sponsors, Horizon Bank, Ben's Workshop, and the Covert family for being loyal forever sponsors of Austin High School football and Austin High School athletics.
The oldest high school west of the Mississippi.
The ball is kicked off, fielded at the 5 by Rector. Rector up to, oh, that's a new returner back deep. Looks to be Watson maybe. Ball comes loose.
Oh boy.
Oh, dadgum. Come on now. Shoot. A great return.
Yep. They're saying he went down.
Westwood football.
It's a tough thing about sports, right? One team
I believe that
jumping
was
up and down, excited. The other team having a tough time. You know, you were talking about last week that Coach was talking, mentioning pride. This is the kind of game right here in these moments where that's got to kick in.
Yeah. Westwood gets the ball back with 5:15 left here in the second quarter. Ball placed at the 29-yard line of Austin High.
So it's going to be who's going to make a play? Who's going to get into the backfield? Who's going to make that interception?
A flag coming in by the umpire.
Offense, 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
What was that?
A what infraction? Missed it. Whatever it is, back him up.
Push him back. Push him back. Way back.
Ball at the 34 now, 1st and 15 for the Warriors.
For those of you who've been listening to us for a while now, everybody knows that my daughter was a cheerleader for what felt like a millennium. I've been in those gigantic buildings where all those cheerleaders are screaming and yelling. Gets kind of ingrained in your brain.
Two backs in the backfield. Norell looking to throw. Hit as he throws. Oh! Receiver was Perkins. He went down to the ground. Opportunity for number 2, Trent Gray, to make a play, but unable to get back to the ball as the fallen receiver got in his way. It'll be 2nd and 15 for the Warriors, which is just fine by me.
I'll take it.
That's right. A special thank you to all the people listening, wherever you may be, tonight here on Austin High Athletics YouTube channel, along with our VIPE links as well. Appreciate wherever you are listening in from. Appreciate your loyalty and support of Austin High School football. Norell takes a snap, 2nd and 15, struggling, throws it away. It'll be 3rd and 15. Great pressure.
Yeah,
There
some
was.
pressure there. There's some pressure.
And not by one, but by about 5 or 6 defenders, led by the middle linebacker, Will Peeler. Nice job.
Austin High, let's make some noise.
There we go. So we need that. Get it behind your boys, kids. Get behind your boys, y'all. Come on. 5:09 left here in quarter number 2. 42-7 the score. The Maroons scored on a kickoff return by Christian Rector early in the first quarter, making it 7-7, and it's been all Westwood ever since. 2 receivers to the near side. Norrell, plenty of time, throws up across the middle, caught by the tight end, number 12, one of the team captains, that's Mike Davis.
Mike Davis.
Catch up across the 30 up to the 27-yard line. Gain of 7, it's 4th down and 8.
John Erickson.
It's only the second 4th down of the evening for the Warriors, and they converted on their last one in a big way.
Yeah, my guess will be that they would let this go all the way down, take a timeout.
They got one more timeout to burn, I believe. Yes, they do.
And with the score that it is, most coaches here would go for it rather than kicking a field goal. Unless you want to work with your special
Get your
teams.
special teams a little treat right there. Timeout taken, the final timeout of the half for the Warriors with 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go.
Timeout. Westwood.
Do you have any more of those by chance?
I do.
Would you mind passing the pass one my way? Thank you.
For those of you who are wondering if I'm passing him a cigar,
Close, but no cigar. Thank you.
as a
A
water bottle.
a nice cold one. Hey, I was gonna say a nice cold one, but
Yeah, it's
yes.
not one of those nice cold ones.
Thank you, sir, very much.
Of course.
All this flapping of my gums, you know.
Oh, looking
Don't
at Coach
miss
Riley.
tonight's halftime show with performances by Austin High Band and the Red Jackets.
Let's see if I can get that speedy water girl. There she goes. Look at that. Look at that.
Nice.
Somebody put some pads on her.
Split her out wide.
Yeah.
4:20 left here in the second quarter. 42-7 the score. Michael Rose here, along with Trey Grubb, my partner in crime and producer extraordinaire. Our camera crew led by 3 Austin High School students, Lulu, AJ, and Marshall. Appreciate all of them jumping in. And, of course, our QA tonight, Mr. Shane Scholwinski. And this broadcast not possible without the partnership and support of Austin High School football boosters. Thank you all so much.
Need to turn over on downs here, Michael.
Stewart in the backfield along with Norrell. Norrell takes the snap on 4th down, drops it straight back. Hit as he throws, ball caught up across the middle. Makes one player miss, pushes it up across the 20, still on his feet. And that's another 1st down conversion for the Warriors as they get all the way up to the 14-yard line.
Yeah, just a
gummit.
Just a great pass there. He took a wallop to make that pass too.
1st and 10 for Westwood.
Gain of 13 on that pitch and catch. Nice job by the receiver, making players miss, making himself a big target there too. Wow. Down to 4 minutes left here in the second quarter. And the Warriors have a new set of downs inside the red zone of the Maroons. We'll hear from James Scott at halftime. He's going to be interviewing one of the Austin High School baseball players, talking about the upcoming season. Seems like a long time away. Hand off to Stewart up the middle, makes everybody miss, and he gets in for another touchdown here with 3:36 to go.
Ooh, boy.
Right up the gut for 14 yards and another score.
Might be some steam coming out of coach's ears at the moment.
Zavala out for another extra point. Snap spot on the way. Just gets it away. Diving in was Trent Gray trying to make a block. Couldn't get there in time. 49-7 is the score here with 3:36 to go.
Well, goodness gracious.
Great balls of fire.
Yes, sir. Get that holiday house up there on the screen. That looks so good. Nice and tasty. Put the Covert family back up there. Well, that was Verizon. There's the Covert.
There we go.
Auto shot.
There's the Covert Auto Group. Taco Deli sponsoring tonight's post-game meal for the Maroons.
Yeah, good luck with that one. I don't know.
Ike and Abe's.
Oh, Ike and Abe's. You got it. Look at you.
That looks delicious. Delicious
does.
dishes for the whole family, I'll say.
See it being that how sad we are at the score, if somebody wants to get some food and bring it to us, more than welcome that, to dry up our tears.
Along with a nice cold Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. Thank you very much.
Coca-Cola.
Zavala out for another kickoff. Back deep for the Maroons. Angling towards the end zone, picking it up and bringing it out.
Oh, my.
Oh, my. Rodriguez, nice move, puts his foot in the ground, going north and south, gets up across the 25 to the 30, up all the way to the 31-yard line.
Yeah,
Nice return by the senior running back, Rodriguez.
It's senior night. He's not gonna not
No
come out
way.
of the end zone.
That was amazing. I would not have done that, but that's exactly what he did.
Number 16 out there.
New quarterback for Austin High. Logan Davis takes the snap. Miscommunication, and Davis is swallowed up and dropped for a big loss all the way back to the 25-yard line.
You had that right. Miscommunication.
Anthony Rodriguez in the backfield and Case Coy
Might have some newer players out there.
and Jacob Brown. 2nd and 14 for the Maroons.
3 minutes left in this first half.
Ball at the 26-yard line, loss of 4. Looking to throw. Now rolling around, coming back near side. Couple blockers in front of him, throwing off his back foot, coming back for it, trying to make the catch. Good extra effort there. Number 3, Christian Rector, just couldn't get around the defender. Logan Davis was trying with all he had to make that connection. Sophomore quarterback, putting everything he had into that one, eluding all kinds of would-be tacklers. Nice job by Davis, just unfortunate. Makes it 3rd and really long for
Yeah, we saw him. I do believe we saw him at their practice that we were at, and
Yep.
he's got good feet. He's got good legs. And in a game like this, give some guys a shot, right?
Yep.
See what they can do when the pressure's on and the lights are on.
Logan Davis dropping straight back, looking to throw. Pump fake, now dancing around. Going to have to use his feet. Gets up close to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 4th down and 11. Ball up the 29-yard line. Gain of 3 on the carry. Nowhere to go with the football. And another punting situation for the Maroons.
Well, just not a lot of time to try to let those routes develop and players get open.
Yeah. Chance here, a good chance here. Good experience for the sophomore quarterback. And good to see Latham coming back from injury, too. So Latham having some snaps here, along with Wilder Davenport, who had a tremendous game last week against Stony Point. Jennison gets a good foot into this one. The defender needs to look out, get out of the way, make some communication. It's going to take a nice hop. Takes an Austin roll after a big hop in the air. It'll be inside the 25, fielded down at the 23-yard line. A nice punt by Ocean Jennison.
Ball was down by Trent Gray. 1st and 10, Westwood.
Well, we've been saying it all night, but defense, they've got to have some pride here.
Oh, absolutely.
They need a drive that doesn't have a score, because I do believe
Indeed.
that Westwood has scored on every drive that they've had tonight.
That is correct.
I would expect them to just be running the ball, though.
1:53 to go here in the half. Ball placed at the 23-yard line. Rolling out, getting the edge up across the 25, up to about the 29-yard line.
Yeah, the offensive line for Westwood is just dominating the game.
5 for Westwood.
Ball placed at the 28, a gain of 5 on the carry.
Not sure if this is one of those games where you just take the game film and throw it in the trash can.
2 receivers each side. Norrell, quick throw, picked off. Oh!
Wow.
Oh! Trent Gray. Oh, bless his heart. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Great read by the senior defensive back, busting that play up. Got his hands on the football. Just a little too good to be true. It's third down.
Don't get your head down, young man. That was a great read.
Nice job by the crowd to give him a little love right there. That is some great love right there for that young man. Well deserved. Nicely played by the crowd.
But you know why he's a DB.
Stop it. 2 receivers to the bottom of the screen. 2 to the top. 1 back in the backfield. Norrell takes a snap. Handoff right up the gut. Sutton being tackled from behind. Great open field tackle. Nice save right there by number 36 of the Maroons. That's Gray Maury on the stop.
Man, I tell you what.
1st and 10 for the Warriors up at the 45.
Knowing that they're going to run, you just gotta up
Another
again,
play
up
right
the
up the
middle
gut.
again.
Nobody there. Up to the 25-20. Chased down by Gray. Nice open field tackle. Ball loose. That's a loose ball.
Atta boy.
Way to go, Trent Gray.
Atta boy.
Didn't give up on it. Got the ball back. What's up? Woohoo!
Yeah, how about that?
Gray couldn't make the interception, but he made a tremendous play. Great effort. Oh my gosh, that was a great effort.
You just can't quit.
Inside a minute to go here in the half.
Head coach talking to him. Riley talking to him as they walk down.
Matthew Schock with the fumble recovery.
That's what you're looking for. You're looking for people to step up and make a play.
First and 10 for the Maroons. Ball at the 6-yard line. Whistle down.
And I tell you what, they are just struggling with that with the offense and defensive lines.
Blaine Mitchell and Chase Cunningham.
See if they'll just. Well, they definitely got to have one more play.
Yep, they have to play one. Yeah, you're right. One more at least. John Latham in at quarterback.
Certainly don't want to put it in the air.
Bunch of receivers. Down to 14 seconds. Handoff up the middle. Rodriguez dances around, makes a couple people miss, spins out on another tackle. Still on his feet, gets up close to the 20-yard line. A first down run for Rodriguez up to the 18-yard line. Nice job, man. Gain of 12 on the carry.
They're going to let the clock run out.
And the half comes to us here. 49-7 is the halftime score. We will be hearing from James Scott. He'll interview one of the Austin High Maroon baseball players. James, the color guy, along with Josh Willard, the voice of the Austin High Maroon baseball team for Vipe Media, will be coming up. But we'll take a break, come back and listen to the bands, listen and watch the bands, and then we'll hear from James once all the band members have left the field. And, yeah, we'll let everything kind of settle in. So enjoy this halftime. Go get yourself a snack. Appreciate you listening in. Michael Rose, Trey Grubb, our 3 students, Lulu, AJ, and Marshall on the crew tonight. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll be back for the halftime festivities right after this, right here on Vipe Media. Stay tuned.
Junior Lieutenant Audrey Food. Junior Lieutenant Ella Fox. Junior Lieutenant Holly Nickens. Senior Lieutenant Siona Ignoitri. And the Sundancer Major, Hannah Bresser. The Sundancer Social Board is Aaron Price, Isabella Shee, Logan Smith, Bella Hendricks, and co-presidents Emma Lynn and Sienna Pallon. The Sunshine Award goes to Sahani Srireddy. The Sundancer of the Week is Caroline Johnson. And now presenting the Westwood Sundancers. The Sundancers are under the direction of Miss Emily Petrenick and Miss Jenna Drummond. Good evening. We continue tonight's halftime entertainment as we welcome to the field the Westwood High School Warrior Band. The Warrior Band will be performing part 1 and 2 of their 2023 competition show entitled Birds on a Wire. And now, please enjoy the Warrior Band's performance of Birds on a Wire.
Well, that was something.
Drum majors for the Warrior Band are
Very nice and well done work by our camera crew.
Constantina Kyrgiasis, Henry Sedbury, and
They're
Grace
high school
Williams.
students, folks,
Directors for the Warrior Band
and it's
are
halftime,
Sturpin,
and they're
Rick
still giving effort.
Brandon Winters,
Just fantastic work.
Director, Mikey Sharon, Color Guard Director, Marcus Roddy. Section of the week is the clarinet section.
Throw up some of our
Westwood
sponsors.
Warrior Band would like to wish
Frostin'
the
Maroon.
High School Band a great school year and a successful competition season.
Ike and Aves.
Oh,
Those burgers look good at the moment. Burgers and fries looking really, really good. And the Holiday House. Lono's Holiday House. As you can tell, I think I need to switch away from food because that's getting a little, there we go, a little covert. And back to my favorites, Thundercloud Subs, one of the Austin staples. Been around here. I've been going to Thundercloud Subs since I was a knee-high to a grasshopper, as they say. Horizon Bank. And of course, now let's get you out there to your Austin Maroons
Now for your
band.
enjoyment for the award-winning Austin High Red Jackets. Red Jackets are under the direction of Stephanie Braden Wright and are led onto the field by Captain Hardin Hansen, Captain Ava Rinsby, and Junior Lieutenants Aaliyah Kidman, Kennedy Muir, and Lila Paris. President is Lulu Wittenbreaker. Vice President is Rachel Yost. Social officers are Nella Harvey, Zoe Honeybloom, and Brooklyn Reeves. Spirit Girl of the Week is Kate Chesney. And the Red Jacket of the Week is Melanie Kasurik. Tonight the Red Jackets will be performing a palm routine to I'm Still Standing by Sir Elton John. Ladies and gentlemen, your Austin High Red Jackets. And now presenting the Austin High School Maroon Band under the direction of Richard Patnod, Andrew Furman, and Julie Vest. Percussion instructors are Eddie Morales and Kylie Jo Harris. Color guard instructors are Whitney Stone, Jaden Gardner, and Riley Taylor. Drum majors are Luke Bone, Kirsten Hanna, Hudson Hall, and Mia Winters. Our section of the week is the baritones. Our marcher of the week is Joseph Garcia from the drum line. Tonight we will perform our UIL show entitled Get Lost, featuring music from Aaron Copeland's Outdoor Overture and Symphony No. 6, Pastoral, by Beethoven. Tonight we'll be performing our pre-show and opener, featuring soloist Justice Garza on flugelhorn and Sarah King on clarinet. Saxophone quartet members are Cam Larry, Leilani Molina, Hudson Hall, and Joaquin Torres. Featured twirler is Anna Lilly. Ladies and gentlemen, the Austin High Band.
put that pretty moon up there. Marshall's done such a good job of getting a picture of that moon, and I'm going to go get a camera angle because I do think that James is going to have an interview down there, so I'm going to go grab a camera angle, and I'm going to turn it over to Michael, who will do the talking while I go get us a nice camera angle, and shout out to Marshall on such a fantastic camera shot.
Hopefully y'all can feel that full moon energy. Michael Rose here along with Trey Grubb, who you just heard from. Thank you to the halftime folks. I'm not sure what's we're supposed to. Trey is getting the camera set up so we can go down to James. We should be able to get down to him. Looks like, hold on one second, he's got to do a little camera work here. Here comes. All right, let's throw it down to James Scott along with one of the Austin High baseball players. Can he? I can't hear him. Can he hear us? Got to switch to the camera over. Oh, there. Now I can hear you. Go for it, James.
All right. Hey, guys. I'm here with Jack Umberhagen, Austin High baseball, affectionately known as Lumberjack Umberhagen. Why? Because he's strong as a lumberjack. Jack, first year on varsity last year. How'd it go?
I mean, I think it went pretty well. Stay consistent through the year. Just, did my job as a baseball player. Contribute to the team's success.
What's the biggest difference between JV and varsity that you saw last year?
Culture. I mean, some guys last year ever played baseball, they're going to make the most of it. You're old enough to drive, you can go hang out with your friends. It's culture, man. You won't be friends with all these guys. Do their best. Be the hugs out there,
Yeah, I got you. So what are you looking forward to this year?
I want to stay closer again. I mean, last year we got a pretty rough start. This year we've been hanging out, something like that. I think we'll be real good this week.
I'm sure the preparation has already started. What kind of things did you do this last summer in prep for your senior year?
Mainly, I'm just thinking over the next year. I can't try to promote myself there. It's really
I got you. So you play first base, you play right field. Which one do you like best?
Dude, man, I love outfield. I started out as an infielder. Started playing outfield. I love running around, hit that ball. You make the big plays out there.
I got you.
Infield, you make motions out there.
I got you. All right, Jack, thank you very much for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you so much, James, and appreciate your time. And thanks, Lumberjack, very much for being a part of the broadcast. And best of luck to the Austin Maroon baseball team when they get back on the diamond come this spring. So appreciate the opportunity. We'll hopefully hear from a lot of coaches, a lot of players throughout this football season right here on Vipe Live. And we are about to see our Maroons coming out of the tunnel. The Warriors are over on that side as well. 49-7, the halftime score. Warriors all over the Maroons.
Well, you and I have talked about that kind of stuff before, and it's really 0-0.
Yep.
Right? That's how you have to approach it.
Defensive coaches down there on the sideline, kind of going over the game plan and talking with each other. Just looking around. Coach Riley out there near the 40-yard line waiting for the players to come out. Warriors making their way onto the field for the second half as well. Yeah, tale of two halves. I was mentioning that.
Yep.
Shout out to Don Kalbacher, one of the, he is the team statistician. So appreciate Don very much being an asset and someone we can look to as the season progresses. Not a whole lot of offense to report in the first half, unfortunately. You can tell by the score, but as Trey just mentioned, looking forward to a 0-0 halftime adjustment. See what the Maroons, who will be coming out any second, will do.
That's the way you have to approach it, right? I mean,
right.
You have to approach it that way because it's not like they're going to not play the next two quarters, right? And you got to want that challenge, right? You got to want that. And so, this is a test of that pride that we've talked about. This is a test of the coaches.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was gonna ask your opinion. Do you change your game plan? Do you change how you were thinking when you were coming into this game?
Well, I think the only thing they really need to change is just the style of protection, possibly for keeping the three quarterbacks that we've seen, keeping them protected more so. That's been a lot of the things. They had some really big plays last week offensively that kept them in that game. It was a 24-21. It was 21-21 with over half of the second quarter to go. And the final score wound up being 24-21. So
yeah, I mean, they scored it was a field goal in the last 3 minutes to win the game.
So it's a lot of adjustments and things that we've seen they're capable of making. We can see all three quarterbacks, or two of the quarterbacks down on the field, loosening up right now, two of the three. And it's going to be Austin football as they deferred to the second half. So Maroons ended the first half on offense. They got a costly, they got a takeaway, able to force a fumble as the Warriors were going in to score. And that's got to be a nice little...
oh, yeah. Just a great play by Gray, not giving up on it. And before we get going here, just want to give a big shout-out to Marshall. What a great shot of that moon.
Oh, yes.
It was just beautiful.
The full moon energy, y'all. Hopefully you felt that and saw that. It was beautiful, man. I took a picture of the laptop. I couldn't quite get hold a picture of it on my phone. So that was a beautiful shot. So thank you very much. Again, our camera operators tonight, our camera crew, Lulu, AJ, and Marshall, running all three cameras, so appreciate them. Those three are Austin High School students. Kickoff is a short hopper, fielded around the 15, up to the 20. Still on his feet, making a move. That's Rector. Rector gets tackled and upended, pushing the pile. He's going to get up across the 30 to the 31. Great extra effort, man. He held that pile up and then kept his feet moving. Got an extra yard on the return. So a gain of about 20-21 on the return for the Maroons, and they'll have it 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line.
That is, I mean, it's always talking about three phases of the game. I would say that special teams has actually been a bright spot tonight. Kick returns, holding them to not too long of kick returns, having a touchdown.
Yeah.
And then having a couple of really great punts when you needed to have it.
Latham at quarterback, starting things off here in the second half. Handoff Rodriguez. Rodriguez bounces off a couple of would-be tacklers, pushes the pile up across the 35, all the way up to the Maroons' 38-yard line. Nice run. Gain of 7 on the carry for the senior running back. Again, it is senior night.
Down by Fred Fisher. 2nd and 3 for the Maroons.
Yeah, it's a little bit different this season, right? Got senior night early and homecoming late.
Pass on 2nd down. Nice catch up close to midfield. Beautiful pitch and catch right there. Number 7, that was Robert Bridges on the catch for the Maroons. Senior wide receiver, speaking of senior night. A couple seniors on back-to-back plays. It's 1st and 10 for the Maroons. Ball at their own 49, a gain of 11 on that play. Nicely done. Wow, great effort.
That might be one of their first downs of the game, maybe?
It might be. Latham going to keep this one, met by a wall of defenders. The pile keeps going, and he's brought back loss of, looks to be 3 yards, back to the 46-yard line.
Yeah, they just have not had success.
There's that protection we've been talking about. Play clock to 20. Latham coming close to the near sideline to get the play. Loss of 3 makes it 2nd down and 13 for the Maroons. 2 receivers near side, 1 to the top of the screen. Latham dropping back, looking to throw. Flush one way, throws back the other, incomplete. Intended receiver was Rodriguez. It'll be 3rd down and 13.
Well, like we talked about, just not having a lot of time to let those plays develop. You know, might need to take a play out of the Westwood game plan, those quick outs, quick slants.
Third down for the Maroons. 2 receivers to the near side, empty at the top. Rodriguez looking for extra protection. Latham quick throw, caught by number 5. That's Ethan Toney.
But that's that quick pass. That's and you're looking for positives, right? You're looking for positives, and got some positive yardage there. Maybe try to pin them deep with a nice punt.
Mm-hmm. Ocean Jennison looking to punt. And a quick shout out to our QA back at White Media, reminding us we need to change the scoreboard. So a little on-air production meeting. I was trying to reach over your arm, but I don't know why you keep your hand on the keyboard. I was going to try
so I can do the camera stuff, man.
I see. I was trying to be sneaky, but I had to be passive aggressive on that one. I apologize.
There we go.
Nice punt by Jennison in a great spot. Pinned him really deep ball at the 3-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Warriors with 9:17 to go. From the 3-yard line. My goodness, beautiful.
Like I was talking about, that is a positive. The special teams have been good tonight.
Absolutely.
And on defense, who can step up? Who can make a play here?
Let's make some noise.
You got the quarterback in his own end zone. Can you get some pressure on him?
2 receivers to the top of the screen. Make that 3. A quick pitch and catch, caught out of the backfield. Gets up across the 5. Open field tackle on the far side. That was number 18. That's Lawson Stouse on the... Stoose, excuse me.
Yeah, those quick outs. And then they get that one-on-one. And so far tonight, the wide receivers have been winning that battle.
Appreciate it. I even had a phonetic, and I still mispronounced it right off the bat. That's jinxed myself in that one. Stoops with a nice open field tackle. It's 2nd down for the Warriors. Ball up at the 8-yard line. Going to the far side.
Yeah, just keep going to that well. Just keep going to that well. And it's, I'm sure if you're a fan, you're wondering why don't they get up and play up on them tight? And what that sets up is that sets up a hook and go, right? If you get up and play too tight, they can just get by you. What you need is your cornerback to get up there and be physical and just not let them get off the line of scrimmage.
3rd down and 1 for Westwood. 2 receivers to each side. Snap, handoff, trying to get the edge. Stewart gets out of a couple of tackles, spins out of another one up across the 20. More than enough for a 1st down all the way up to the 24-yard line. A gain of 12 on 3rd and 1.
1st and 10 for the Warriors.
Yeah, Feeler's name's been called quite a lot tonight. Making tackles.
And led the team last season, did Will.
Yep. Just got to have something positive happen here.
1st and 10 for the Warriors. Ball placed at the 24-yard line. 2 receivers to each side. Handoff, bounces around. Stewart once again gets a nice little hole up across the 30. Ball placed at the 31-yard line, a gain of 7.
Yeah, there's big chunk plays.
Taken out by Daryl Jones.
Makes it hard.
Long look to the sideline as they're by no means rushing anymore.
No reason to do the hurry-up offense. Unless Austin High is going to put some pressure on them.
Handoff coming near side. Stewart, nice shoelace tackle right there. Number 0, Khalil Green. Great tackle, but gets up to the 35 A little bit more than they needed for another first down, gain of 4, but another first down for the Warriors, and they'll keep it moving.
Great job getting in there, though.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, this is one of those times where the score is what it is, and you still got to fight off your block, right? You still got to get into the gap. That's why you got to play every play just by itself. There's a, you win and lose each time.
Play up across midfield, be into Maroon territory. Actually, he'll place it right at the midfield stripe.
First and 10 on the 50 for Westwood.
Yeah, Westwood still with their starters in there. $15 on the play clock. Definitely taking their time getting the plays in.
Gain of 15 on that last play, set 2 receivers to each side. Bringing a little bit of pressure, and they
I like to see that.
met right in the perfect hole.
Yep.
Open field tackle for a loss. Number 40, that's Patch. That's your favorite football name, Trey.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Timed it perfectly. Nice little run blitz up into the hole.
Loss of 2 on the play. Quick pitch outside. Perkins gets the catch and the run up across midfield into Maroon territory. Knocked out of bounds as he up across the 45. See where they mark it.
Yeah, they just have not had an answer for that quick out. Westwood setting up those blocks, having their wide receivers out there setting good blocks. And then that just leaves it a one-on-one between a wide receiver and a cornerback.
Ball placed at the 45, a gain of 7 makes it 3rd and 5 here for the Warriors. Down to 3:43 to go in the third quarter, 49-7 the score. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the top of the screen. Norell in the backfield along with his running back. Takes a snap, looking to throw, quick throw, caught up across the middle. Open field tackle up across the 35. And they'll mark him right there at the 35 as number 13 on the catch. It's Lane Wood.
And that's the price you pay, right? They brought the house there, right? And he was able to make the right read, get that over the middle. Just Westwood playing at a high level tonight.
Needed 5, got 10. 1st and 10 now for the Warriors. Ball placed at the Maroon 35-yard line. Over on the far side, on the far hash mark. 2 receivers coming to the near side, 2 lined up to the top. Maroons playing man-to-man here on defense. Handoff up the gut. Stewart met by a host of defenders, including Will Peeler. Throwing back, but no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and 10.
It's that pride.
That's right.
Number 90, Andrew Wilson getting in there too. I think I said that name right. Did I say that name right?
Andrew Nelson.
Nelson.
Yeah. Way to go. I didn't mean to hog the roster, by the way. You're welcome to.
It's okay. You're blind. I'm not. Boom.
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 That's right. That's right. I sure are.
That's not true, folks. I'm wearing a pair of glasses that would make a Coke bottle happy.
2nd and 10. Ball pulled down by the quarterback, Norell. He takes off running, gets the edge, gains about 3 yards on the carry. It'll be 3rd down and 7.
He completely fooled me, Michael.
He did. I thought the ball was batted down, but gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 8. I beg your pardon. Play clock down to 19 seconds.
Boy, that moon is pretty.
Sure is.
Hope the Werewolves have a good night tonight. Ow, ow, ow.
2 receivers each side for the Warriors. Snap, quick throw to the far side, caught up to the 30. Makes the player miss. Now pushes the pile close to a first down marker. See where they spot him. It could be another Warrior first down. Either that or it'll be 4th and 1. Either way, a great play by the Warriors to keep things moving. It will be 4th and 1. Ball spotted at the 26-yard line.
Yeah, Westwood has just dominated.
Going down for the Warriors. Austin High, let's make some noise.
4th and 1. Another nice big stop right here for the defense would help their cause immensely. Inside 30 seconds left in this third quarter, 49-7. 2 receivers to each side. 4th and 1. Blitz coming from the far side. Quick throw going deep. Everybody stopped on the play, incomplete. A turnover on downs. 1st and 10 for the Maroons. Nice job by the Maroon defense.
Yeah. Sorry about that, folks. Didn't have a camera on it. This wonderful group. They get a little bit of grace on a couple of plays here and there.
Oh, absolutely.
They've just done a fantastic job.
18 seconds to go here in the third quarter. The Maroons, nice stop on defense right there.
Let's see if they can build on getting that first down like they had last time.
1st and 10 from the 26. Receiver in motion, that's Tony from the far side. Coming near side now. Logan Davis throwing off that back foot. Ball caught up across the 40-yard line by Rector. Nice pitch and catch.
That's got to be their longest play from scrimmage.
Must be.
That's
a gain of 15
well
up across the
very
40 to the
positive.
41.
Injury timeout.
Injury timeout stops the clock.
Yeah, see if I bet you he does. I bet you Marshall goes and gets that beautiful moon again. There it is.
There it is. Thanks, man. Nice job.
Bad moon horizon.
Injured player gets up and walks off all by his lonesome. Shout out to the training staff of Austin High for being there to help him up. He'll hustle off. 1st and 10 for the Maroons. 9 seconds to go here in the third quarter. A 15-yard pitch and catch from Logan Davis to Christian Rector. Makes it 1st and 10. John Latham back at quarterback. Quarterback by committee tonight for the Maroons.
Yeah, he's pretty much he's been there for the second half.
Anthony Rodriguez in the I formation. Rodriguez gets the handoff. The quarter comes to an end, but Rodriguez gets up across midfield into Westwood territory.
Yeah.
1st and 10 for the Maroons when we come back for the fourth quarter. 49-7, Maroons marching. This is Maroon Football here on Vipe Media. So glad you could be with us. Michael Rose along with Trey Grubb and our AHS camera crew.
Yeah, we'll put that moon back up there. Do a little bit of sponsoring talking. I'm going to have to cover that moon up with some Taco Deli. Taco Deli, sponsor of the Austin Maroons. We thank you very much. Game day sponsor. And that Covert family. And of course, Thundercloud subs. Do you have a favorite Thundercloud sub?
Oh, you're going to probably laugh at this, but the egg salad is my favorite.
I was literally going to say
down.
the egg salad.
Egg salad with a whole... James is looking at me like you were crazy. Extra lettuce.
Well, it can cause a heart attack at the time that you eat it.
I really don't care.
Like I
What a way to go.
I haven't had one since probably college, but it is their best sandwich.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
Fourth quarter about to begin. Trips to the near side. 1st and 10 for the Maroons in Westwood territory. Handoff right up the middle. Pushing the pile up across the 45 down to the 43-yard line.
Yeah, so that's a 13-yard play, 10-yard play, and then a 7-yard play.
Tate Bryce on the carry. Ball spotted at the 43. Yep, 43.
Just keep play by play. Got to have some positive. No score in the fourth quarter or the third period.
Handoff up the middle. Bryce once again, nice cut to the outside. Still on his feet, gets up across the 30. Whip down as he gets forward progress across the 30 up to the 29-yard line, but they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. A gain of 13 on that run for Tate Bryce.
That run is good enough for a Boston Maroon. First down.
First down. All right.
So defense held them no points.
Tate gets his mug up there on the scoreboard. Nice run. Trips to the far side. Latham takes a snap. Keeps it. Was going to hand it out to Bryce. Still on his feet. Avoids a tackler. Hustling back to the near side. Still on his feet. Gets across the 30. Gets the edge. Close to the 20-yard line. Makes the defender. Wow. Spin down.
How about that?
Great extra effort by the quarterback, Latham. Lots of yards. He would have been a loss of 3. Gets a gain all the way up to the 19-yard line. And another first down, a gain of 11.
And, you know, some fans out there might be saying, well, they're going up against the second-team defense. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
It's all about positive plays, positive effort.
Absolutely.
Doesn't matter who's out there.
2 receivers to the near side for the Maroons. Receiver coming in motion from the top of the screen. That's Rector.
Band
Latham
playing
looking
Rocky.
to throw, going to the sideline. Caught. Touchdown, Maroons!
Hey!
Christian Rector with his second touchdown of the evening. This one, a 19-yard touchdown pass from Latham. And it's a great positive start to the fourth quarter for the Maroons.
That's what you're looking for. And they played the theme to Rocky right before that.
Beautiful. Ocean Jennison coming out for the extra point. Plenty of time for the extra up back to get out there. Snap, spot, kick on the way. Good job by the holder. Had to reach for it. Got it down just in time as Jennison puts it through the uprights. 10-12 to go here in the fourth quarter. The Maroons get another score. It's 49-14. And Christian Rector again with his second touchdown of the evening. First one was a 90-plus yard kickoff return back in the first quarter.
Yeah, so we talked earlier today about having player of the game and play of the game. So get your hat on for that. I think I know who my player and play of the games are. But get your thinking cap on so we can call that out here in a little bit. And you can't call yourself Michael. It has to be a player.
I think
has to be a player.
As a teammate, I am a big dude. I'm a little sweaty.
That's true. Hey, we are sweaty.
I'm a little sweaty up here, even though I got fan blowing right on me.
You do look like an offensive lineman up here.
I do.
You do.
I do have a full beard, so I have that going for me. Not I know I did in high school. I'll tell you that much. Not even close.
And one of the famous Michael Rose, Trey Grubb verbal exchange.
Timeout taken by the Warriors here on a kickoff. Go figure.
You can always count on Trey and Michael to tangent off a little.
Oh, by the way, there's a football game going on.
Hey.
Yeah.
So, you know, we were talking about it. It is important. It doesn't matter who's out there on the field. It is important to have positive things happening. I mean, this is a group that's, you know, in the last couple of years have lost some games that, you know, getting up into the 80s, right? And, you know, so trying to change the culture and having pride on your team.
Right.
You do that one play at a time, and you do that at practice. And right now, they have on film kids who didn't stop playing. And I'm not saying anybody did stop playing.
Right. No, but you're totally right. It's pride. It's learning. A little onside kick. Ball tapped around. Who's going to fall on it?
Wow.
Who got it?
Great job by our guys. I know that we didn't get the ball, but
Westwood stays on
They
it.
put it right where it needed
don't
to
know-
be.
yeah.
Just didn't get
It
the
was a
right bounce.
great
but
kick.
Nice job.
And a good job of somebody plowed right into it, tried to knock that ball loose.
They definitely did their job in doing that. Unfortunately, just can get it back. But be first and 10 for the Warriors. Ball placed at the 45-yard line of Westwood.
Yeah, and just so everybody's aware, I'm not saying that anybody's quit and anybody hasn't played
Oh, no,
hard.
no.
As a coach, what you look for in these moments, is someone's energy up the whole game, right? Doesn't quit. The motor's still going. The motor's still hard because it is an emotional game. It is very, very difficult at times to keep that going. And so you find a couple of players like that on film and get some leaders being built here. Since we were talking about Gray, running that player down, stripping that ball.
Exactly.
That's what you want to see.
A delay of game call on the Warriors. Quarterback for the Warriors now is number 12.
Push him back, push him back.
Way back, Mike Davis. Tight end / quarterback. Getting to now played a lot of time at quarterback. Tight end, tonight. Now he is the quarterback. I'll get it right.
That's easy
sooner
for
or
you
later.
to say, wasn't it?
I knew what I was going to say. I just had no chance to say it. Hand off right up the middle. Gain of a couple.
Number 24 on the rush. See on second.
Ball at the 42-yard line.
Got a little Neil Diamond going.
Second down and 13 now for
The band's
Westwood.
still here.
Definitely are.
Bum, bum, bum.
That scoring drive, by the way, took 6 plays, went 74 yards, took less than 2 minutes off the clock for the Maroons. That touchdown pass of 19 yards from Latham to a wide open Christian Rector on the near side. And Warriors now, after the onside kick, get the possession. Mike Davis rolling out, hit as he threw. Will Peeler
Nice job.
got there, got home quick. Nice job by Peeler.
Number 12.
And Davis got knocked out of a shoe.
Taken down by Will Peeler. 3rd and 13 for Westwood.
I think it's a pretty safe bet that Will Peeler's motor hasn't stopped.
Yep. And Davis is going to take a knee, and he's going to be looked after. So we'll take an injury timeout here on the field. Look at
Tell
that.
you what, this crew,
They're the best.
this crew,
They're so attentive, and they are appreciate them working with us. UIL rule is that we are not allowed to film or have our cameras on any injuries. So I'll give you another full moon shot right there.
this is my daughter's favorite song by the Killers. This one goes out to Jordan. What? This band was so good at ACL a few years back.
I may be attending my very first ACL here next month, or 2 months, I guess, whenever it
I'm
is.
going. Are you going which weekend?
I don't know. I might be working, actually.
Oh.
So.
That means you're
So.
gonna have some.
Look at that.
Yeah. I don't know what that is, but that was some kind of bird or bat.
I think it's a bat.
That's a honker.
One of the Austin Bats kind of giving us a little free show.
I'm pretty sure that's Batman.
Third down
That's
for
That's
the
a big
Maroons.
bat.
Norrell gets the come back as quarterback. Quick throw to the far side. Caught, juggled, and brought in. Gain of about 5 up across the 45 to about the 46. It's 4th down for Westwood.
I love high school students. Like, the game's out of hand. They're still celebrating everybody,
By Blake Bridges.
and they're just having the ball over there.
The band doing what the band does. Beck Lapin was the senior receiver on that play. Nice job juggling, keeping possession, but it's 4th down. And
This
we may
might-
have our first punt of
We
the
may
evening.
have our first punt by the Warriors. I don't know if is that a bat or what? A hawk? That might be a nighthawk.
4th and 9 for the Warriors. Let's make some noise.
Well, here we go.
Looks to be Number 21, Josh Hansen, to punt it away. Back deep for the Maroons. Oh my gosh, almost knocked everything over. Oh my. Hansen gets it one. It's straight up in the air. Punt. And takes a beautiful Maroon roll back into Maroon territory, downed quickly by the Warriors at the 49-yard line.
Here we go.
Thank you, Jesus.
Here we go.
Oh.
It's one of the greatest stories ever. Michael and I were doing a semi-pro football game, and we were just having a good old time. And this team, they could not figure out who could punt or kick field goals. And they had a guy go out there to try to kick a punt, went straight in the air, and I said, "Hey, that went straight in the air." The punter walks off, and Michael laughed until he cried.
The dejection of the punter.
Oh, he was just like he's like, "Why'd you ask me to do this?"
Threw his hands down, lowered his head, and
he didn't even try to make a tackle, bro.
he just walked.
He walked off.
He didn't run. He didn't jog. He walked off the field.
We also had a fantastic field goal attempt where a defensive lineman tried to come out and tried to kick a field goal. Line drived it over the top of the offensive line and dead smack into the face of the referee by the field goal.
He never saw it coming because he was looking up to see if it went between the uprights. Nice catch, cross midfield. Christian Rector on the catch.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I think I said, that's going to hit the ref. I think that's going to hit the ref. I think that, boom!
Guess what?
Knocked his hat off.
Hit the ref.
It hit the ref.
Right in the face.
Those poor guys. I mean, I don't know how much they got paid, but they're sitting out there doing it because they just love football. And, Austin High special teams tonight were light years better than that semi-pro football.
Latham looking to throw here on second down. Picked off at the 35, up to the 40, 45. Chase from behind, knocked down at midfield. Shoot!
Yeah.
Chester Bennett with his second interception of the evening.
Yeah, just a Marshall going up there for that moon shot because we do have a player on the field.
Towards the end of the game, hydration an issue with the heat down there. So
something I was going to point out there, last week, lots of cramping going on with the Austin High group. None of that tonight.
Nope.
And it's still just as hot. It's not any better.
No, yeah.
And so the fact that we haven't had that shows that there was some work on that, right? During the week. Make sure, I wish we could get a shot of that. Yeah, I just don't know what that is.
Yeah, it's hard to track it down.
Well,
so.
I think we need to get our bird watcher, James. He's got a book or something where he can look that up, right?
Two receivers to each side. Norrell handoff up the middle.
Nice stuff. Like that.
No going on that one. Sutton, the ball carrier, gets a yard up across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Yeah, you still see kids high-fiving each other. Football is just one of those games, one of those types of games where when it's a blowout or, it's not gone your way, you still have to play pretty physical because otherwise it'll get a whole lot worse. So kudos to the guys out there, still giving it. Busted play. Whoa!
Big wallop. Will Peeler coming across, making a huge play.
Goodness.
Right in the grill of Norrell.
Peeler peeling the paint off that helmet. How about that? How about them apples?
Nice.
So you got a player of the game or play of the game in your head?
Yeah. That's what I was thinking too, yes.
Yeah, I think he's just had a fantastic game. Even he has had 2 touchdowns,
Yep.
And the kickoff return was the play of the game.
Exactly. It really sparked him. It's Christian Rector. I beg your pardon. I thought you were just going to say. I thought you were looking at my sheet. Pass down the sideline, just out of the reach. Incomplete. Good coverage downfield, just a little bit past Khalil Green. And thankfully, it was just a little too far.
Well, as a defensive back, that's what you got to do in those scenarios. You got to make that pass have to be perfect. So, yes, I could not see. But, yes, Christian Rector, that is my player of the game, and he had the play of the game. Look at Mr. Gray back there. Mr. Gray getting back there for a punt return.
Another punt return opportunity here. 4th and 11. Ball back at the 49 of Westwood. They lost a couple before that last incomplete pass, so we were chatting it up. Snap back. Hanson puts his foot into this one. Much better punt. Takes, though, a maroon hop, and it's down at the 31-yard line.
I'm sad that James has not reported back the species of the bird.
He's shaking his head like y'all are nuts. Yeah,
so
but he knew that.
Where do you fall? Is it species or species?
Tomato. Tomato or tomato?
My wife would disagree with you there.
Species.
She actually loses hair out of her head when you say species.
Oh, I'm a species person.
Yes. There is no H.
1st and 10 for the Maroons from the 30. Latham, quick throw. Oh, winning it out of the hands of Nelson Wright. Oh, my goodness.
John Latham's pass, incomplete. Nelson Wright. 2nd and 10 for the Maroons.
Great setup.
Yeah,
Nelson was looking to take off running because he's wide open and forgot to bring the ball in. So we'll get another shot at it here. 2nd and 10 from the 30.
Everybody says that should just be the most simplest things, but when everything is flying around and going fast out there, you're always looking for that edge. So sometimes they take their eyes off the ball to see what's up ahead of them.
Tony in motion. Latham takes a snap. Handoff to Bryce. Nice move up across 40 to the 50. Still on his feet to the 45. Brought down from behind as he gets across the 45 up into Westwood territory. 1st and 10 for the Maroons. Tate Bryce took off all the way up to the 42-yard line.
That's some of that speed that we saw at the practice where he was back there, I believe, doing a little bit of QB work. And those legs are just something you got to have out on the field. So good to see him back there. I believe that was
gain
correct.
Of 28, yes, absolutely. 1st and 10 for the Maroons. Ball at the 42-yard line of Westwood. Handoff coming near side is Bryce once again. Gets the edge up across the 35, down close to the 30-yard line. That's right where they're going to mark him. A gain of 12 on that carry.
That run's good enough for a Maroon. 1st down.
Well,
They started at their own 30. Now they're all the way up to the Westwood 30.
I just want to point out Robert Bridges right there, wide receiver, making a great block. I mean, he pancaked his guy. He would not stop blocking him.
Beautiful.
You got to see that out of your wide receivers.
Oh, heck yeah. 1st and 10 for the Maroons. 3 receivers here to the near side, 1 to the top of the screen. Bryce along with Latham. Bryce going out of the backfield. Now sets up at the post. Going deep for Tony. This one picked off inside the 5.
Yeah, that was
another interception for the Maroons.
Miscommunication or
double coverage. Latham threw it into there, hoping Tony would come up with it.
Yeah, I mean, you certainly think that Latham has the arm to get it to the end zone. That feels like Latham thought that Tony was going to be coming back to the ball, or just misjudged it.
2:22 to go here in the 4th quarter. 49-14 is the score.
Yeah, hopefully one of the games this year, I'm sure there will be one, where the Maroons get to do our favorite setup. Get to have that victory formation.
Yes. Ball at the 2-yard line of Westwood. 2:22 at the 2. Synchronicity if I've ever. 2 receivers to each side. How about that?
Lots of twos.
Norrell takes snap, handoff, just gets out of the end zone. Loss of
Nice.
1 on the play back to the 1 yard line.
Guess who
Breathe
was
out.
in on that tackle?
That'd be Will Peeler.
For sure.
Yep. Speaking of Michael's blind, since they're way the heck back there, I cannot see any numbers unless I use these wonderful binoculars I got for Christmas from my kids about 15 years ago.
I can never do binoculars on my glasses. I don't know why.
Who the heck's back there? Who is that kid? All right. Snap, handoff. Same result. Another. Nicely done. I believe that was Stoos that came up with that tackle. It was.
Yes, sir.
Ball gets up to the 4-yard line, a gain of 3. Stoos kept his feet moving on that play. Down to 1:11 to go here in the 4th quarter. 15 seconds on the play clock.
If you're looking for positives, you don't let them get a first down here.
Snap, Norrell looking to throw. Quick throw to the far side, caught and pulled out of bounds.
Yeah, stop that clock. Yes, sir. So the Maroons will get the ball back.
Zeke Brock, the back in the backfield. It took me all this time to finally find his name and number. Another punt coming up here for the Warriors.
So Mr. Gray will have another opportunity, possibly. Look at these kids still doing great camera work.
Game clock now rolls. Coach Riley not worried about it. He'll let it go. They're going to let it go all the way down. Play clock at 10, game clock at 26. Rector back deep. Punt by Josh Hansen. Another, going to take another hop. And it's going to be down at the 41-yard line. It touched the player already. It should be blown dead.
Well, I think the clock operator actually stopped the clock when it was supposed to.
Craziness. Craziness, craziness, craziness. 1st and 10 for the Maroons. We got just 10 seconds left here in the ball game. And one more snap here for the Maroons. Latham comes out at quarterback. 2 receivers to the near side. 1 split to the wide side of the field, the far side of the field.
Number 8 the ball one more time.
Tate Bryce in the backfield. Looking to throw here. Quick throw. Up across 25, excuse me, to the 30. I said the 45 to the 30.
And that'll be
And
that.
that'll do it. Christian Rector was the receiver
That's the game.
on that.
49.
And that's going to do it.
Our player of the game, Mr. Rector.
It is. You want to hit that? Let's see, what letter is the letter F?
Dun, 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 dun.
Boom.
Boom. Well done, sir.
Thank you. Have a good night. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
You bet.
Appreciate you.
That's us saying bye to
AJ.
AJ. Yep.
AJ helping
comes
us out.
Marshall.
Marshall's coming over. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Everybody throw a prayer up that these guys will be back.
Absolutely.
They're just phenomenal.
The final score here from House Park in Austin, Texas. The Westwood Warriors out of Round Rock School District defeat the Maroons by a score of 49-14.
Did I say I hate the Westwood Warriors?
You can keep saying that because it's true.
It is true.
Here comes Lulu.
Here's Miss Lulu. Fantastic job.
We'll figure it out. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, take it easy. Thanks, Marshall.
Oh, he's got a nice camera
He
there.
does.
I wonder if
he's
he
like-
got himself a good picture of that moon.
I hope so. I'm gonna text him and ask him if he could send it to me if he did.
Yeah.
Anyways,
So, yeah, that's a tough one, huh?
it was. But kudos to the players played from start to finish. Didn't give up, and that's what they do. They don't give up. You keep learning as you go, right?
Well, so you've heard me say it before, and I'll say it again. You never win and lose. Well, that's probably not a popular thing, but you don't win and lose. You win and learn. And if you've got that growth mindset, you'll get better each week. So I would not expect anything else. Next week we play Anderson. Do we play Anderson next week?
We'll be over there to play Anderson at Nelson Field.
And Anderson to Austin High is what Westwood is to McNeil, I believe.
A big win last year. Yep.
Interesting little setup right here. You watching his?
There we go.
Yes, sir. It's always tough. When you compete, you don't like to lose, and that's why I always talk about that. It's not losing. It's time to learn. You held them to 0 points in the second half, and it doesn't matter who was out there on the field. You held them to 0 points because they were out there trying to score.
They sure were. Every time they were doing what they needed to do, following the script.
Going to go through our sponsors one more time before we head on out.
Absolutely. Want to thank our loyal forever sponsors, Horizon Bank, Ben's Workshop, and Covert Automotive Group. Thank you very much, the Covert family and all involved with this sponsorship of Austin High School football. A tough break for the Maroons. A great opportunity to learn. And we'll get after it next week on the road. Not too far away, but on the road at Nelson Field here in Austin, Texas. Taking on the Anderson crew.
Thank you to the Booster Club.
Absolutely. Thanks to James Scott for being our on-the-field reporter. Thank you to our camera crew again, Lulu, AJ, and Marshall. Thank you to Student Bank Camp, Marshall Merle Bertrand. Thank you to Shane Scholwinski, our QA tonight.
Yep.
Thank you to everyone here at AISD for letting us do our thing. Thank you to the Shock family, to Meredith and Kevin, for getting us all set up, and of course James and everyone on the Booster Club, as you mentioned. But this is a really cool community. Very happy and very grateful to be a part of it. So,
and hats off to the seniors on senior night. It's always an interesting. Usually senior night's later in the year, and you have homecoming. But as you've talked about many times, coaches flipping the script, as they say.
Yeah.
He's having himself a little powwow right now with some of his coaches. Already talking about how to get better.
We'll be on the road, like I mentioned. It'll be next Friday. A little bit of a long weekend. So we've got a couple of days off here for students as Labor Day is upon us. So happy Labor Day to all y'all. Be safe. Enjoy the long weekend. Kids got to go back to school in the morning. So that's kind of a bummer. But
and we've got to get out of here before they turn the lights off on us.
Yeah,
like
that happened last
week.
time. So James said he'd stick around. Appreciate that very much. More hands makes less work. So we're going to tear down again the final score here tonight from House Park. The Maroons fall to the Westwood Warriors by a score of 49-14. And the full moon was beautiful. The effort also very beautiful. Just a tough break. So the Maroons will bounce back. They'll learn. And a great challenge ahead of them as we'll take on Anderson next week. So for Trey Grubb,
yes, sir,
for everyone involved, this is the Austin High School Maroon crew signing off on Vipe Media. For everybody involved, my name is Michael Rose, and you are, once again,
Mr. Trey Grubb. If you're out there, do something for somebody, make them happy. Do something for somebody you don't know. Make their day just a little bit better. That's what Michael tries to do every day, and he does for me, did it for me before we started this.
It's a pleasure to work with you, man. So I got your back through it all. So
yes, sir.
We'll keep it rolling, and we'll see y'all next week on Vipe Media and the Maroons YouTube channel. So thank you so much. Have a great night. Be well.
Yes, sir.